So I thought I'd make a video about change because there's so much happening on the planet right now, and things are moving faster, and we're kind of being pushed into changing our point of views and the way we are with ourselves, and things are shifting in our lives. Things are falling away that no longer serves us, and it could be quite scary for the ego. I know things are shifting for me, and in good ways and not so good ways from the human eye, and a little bit challenging, but I'm learning to go with the flow and just to breathe and know that everything's okay. And it is, I had an issue, when was it, 2 days ago. I didn't do anything. All of a sudden I got this huge pain in my knee, and I couldn't walk, so I laid on my bed, and the pain just went throughout my entire body, and it was intense. And I dialogued with the pain. I sat with it first, and I let it kind of be there, and then I dialogued with it. And what the pain was saying was that I was resistant, and it's showing up in my body, and it just wants me to let go and trust. And so literally for 5 hours, I laid on my bed and I just breathed in love and light, and I released all resistance. And I breathed in love and light, and I released all resistance, and I just relaxed, and I just let my body I said, body, you know what you need in order to heal, and I'm listening and I'm hearing, and I knew exactly what I was resistant to. So it was great. Even though, like, sometimes we think that we're not resistant, sometimes our bodies will say, hey, you know what? You need to pay attention here. And it made me pay attention. And that's the beautiful thing. If we really tune into our bodies and listen, we can get the answers from within. And a lot of people freak out. They go to the doctor gives them pills, or they have surgery. And I'm not saying that any of that's bad. I'm just saying always listen to your symptom first, because your bodies are miraculous. They have a way to heal. In 2012, I was in a major car accident, and I didn't go to the doctor. I just let myself heal on my own. And yeah, it took a little bit and a lot of just kind of relaxing and breathing, and my body healed on its own. And prior to that, a few years before that, I was actually hit by a car, and my neighbor came and she helped me, and she wanted to take me to the hospital, and I said no, I'm able to heal myself. And my leg was all bloody, and they're like, no, you need to go to the hospital. I'm like, no. And I actually stayed up all night, and I meditated, and I saw myself running and doing yoga and all the things that I love to do. And the next day I was walking, and I was fine. I didn't get back into exercise right away, but I let my body kind of take its own natural healing process. And it's so beautiful when we really trust that our bodies know how to heal itself. And we're actually moving into that age. All these things that the pharmaceuticals have been given us is poison, in my opinion. Of course, everybody has an opinion, but I watched both my parents die from cancer and to go through the chemo and watch how sick they got. And I always wonder, if people didn't do chemo, how much longer they would live. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not God. Of course, I'm not a doctor, but I'm not God. And, I do believe that we each have our soul's path here and what we're here to learn. And we do choose when we want to go home. We do choose our life path, and we do choose the things that come into as catalysts to help us understand ourselves better. And so I hope this video inspired you in one way or another, just to listen to your body and just to really trust that you have all the answers within you. If you take time to be with you and just relax and, remove, I don't know if I don't know why that comes out of me, but I guess that comes out of me because it comes out of me. So anyways, like I said, go back to that first thought. Just kind of watching yourself and just being still with yourself, and not just watching yourself, but being with yourself and really saying, take a deep breath, go within, just kind of take time every day and just do a body scan. Where am I feeling tight? What's going on in here? And really listen, be with that part. Sometimes that part is just asking for love. There's so much that goes on in our lives where we are mean to ourselves, or we think negative thoughts, and then those thoughts get stored in the body some way, somewhere. And there's so much going on. I can't say that I know what's going on inside of you. Only you know that. And it really takes takes some time to clear the conditioning, clear all those thoughts, to clear all those things that are in the way of you and your true self. And when you do, it's amazing. It's amazing. You're your own healer. You're your own guru. You're all these teachers that you follow. You know, there comes a time where you become your own healer, your own teacher, and your own leader, and your own guide. And it's such a beautiful thing. And I can only speak from experience and from the people that I assist, and watching their lights come on as they become self-empowered and take their power back from the ways they've given it to the world. And I've experienced it myself, and it's just such a more peaceful way of living. So if you want this for yourself, I invite you to take time and be with you and just listen to your body and be your own best friend, and you'll never feel alone again. And that one came to me the other day, and I love it. Anyways, I hope this video inspired you in one way or another. I believe in you. I know you can do this. I am here cheering you on. If you would like support, feel free to go to my website, livingintheloving.com. I would love to support you on your journey and hold your hand and be with you as we walk together in this wonderful world. All right. I love you.